Okay, so apologies for the background noise next door. Our next door neighbours over that way are just moving out, so there's a bit of background noise going on. Next part of the strip down. So you can see it sort of comes apart fairly easily. What are we talking about? Left, right hand mirror blocks, the trim around the headlight handlebar clamps, bar end weights, as you know. We've got the throttle control and master cylinder plus the actual headlight itself, which leaves us with the headlight bucket, and that's now just those two bolts basically holding it through the ears here. That's removed, gives us access to the 5 bolts that hold the instrument cover on, and obviously that was damaged, so we're going to replace that, and we're going to replace this indicator as well while we're at it. And we've basically got this front end of the bike now pretty naked. The smart money, or at least my smart money, is don't remove any of the cables, right? Those will all slide off the end of the handlebars. They're held on by the bar end weights and some screws and clamps. Important setting in here, the throttle. We don't want to mess with the stock position, and you'll see that the reason we use genuine product is there's a locating pin actually built into the housing that fits on the underside of that handlebar. So that is designed to make sure everything fits in properly. Brake switch, I will show you the actual brake lever there as I replace that, how to do that. We're not bleeding the brakes, so all of the system remains pressurized. Cap is on here. Once we've got the handlebars back on, I can put this back on, switch the cap out, but we'll do all of this stuff first. So that's the snapshot for what we're doing on the front, and again, that's just from there forward. So what I'll do now is I'll get the replacement cover for the instrument panel. We'll put that on. I'll get the replacement bezel for the headlight. We'll reinstall the headlight bucket, so that piece of the bike is done. The indicator as well can be done because all the connectors for the indicator are inside the headlight bucket, which I'll show you. And then we're going to refit the handlebars, pop them on, clamp them down, torque them down properly. Make sure we've got our 1040mm alignment on both sides so that rake is correct, and then we can nip everything up, torque it up to spec, check that everything is where it needs to be, and that essentially is a bunch of work done right here in the front. So there you go. I'll stop it here, and then I'll come back with some more images about how to pull the indicator off and do all the internals inside this area.